All right, one of the questions I get asked often about living on the Boise Bench is bikeability to downtown. I am actually on the furthest part of the bench in Randolph-Robertson. We are on the corner of Cole and Overland. And I'm gonna take us on a journey to downtown for my meeting that I'm headed to. I'm gonna do that on my rad bike, and it is an e-bike that helps me get back up the couple inclines from downtown back up to the bench. But I'm gonna show you in the decline what it looks like to get there and all the beautiful things that Boise has to offer. What's up, Mark? Let me grab my backpack. Oh, and I gotta put my helmet on. And then we will take a cruise downtown. All right, so take a journey with me and let's go check it out. All right. Leaving my driveway, down my street, headed down the hill here in Randolph-Robertson. This is Randolph and Bora High School. Bora Park there with the community pool and splash pad. Gonna head right here on Cassia. The entrance to the high school. There's plenty of these here that give direction for the bikes, kind of their own paths along the road here. This Cassia Street is actually quite a connector to a lot of the different areas throughout Boise on a bike. This stretch of Cassia right here is probably the most unattractive part of my commute, but on a cold day is actually pretty nice because this is where you warm up just a little bit. Pulling up on Orchard here, and then we've got signage to help direct biking traffic, and that can be super handy and helpful for those that don't know where they're going. And then we've got this pedestrian and biking crosswalk. This guy right here, and all traffic to stop. And this is again Cassia and Orchard. But coming up on Cassia Park right here, and there's a biking connector from this cul-de-sac to the other side here. Just got done flying, launching, and recording from the drone. And every single time, that is just slightly stressful. This is the irrigation canal that I'm crossing now on Cassia. Again, more bike signage. Speed 5 and hitting close to 20. They're 20 miles an hour. My path here is Cassia and Roosevelt. Again, there's another crosswalk right here. This is the only part of the trip for me that I don't really feel like I have a ton of cushion from vehicles. This is Roosevelt up to what will be, I believe, Rose Hill. Yeah, it's the split there between left on Franklin and right on Rose Hill. And on this side of that intersection, this lane opens up a little bit more, accommodates both kind of parking here and bike lane here. If you were to hang a right, you would get right over to the Wild Child and the Still and Push and Pour. But instead, I'm over here, and this is coming up on Morrison Hill Park, which there's a kids park here, but then also a dog park in that area. And here's some open park spots with kind of walking paths. And next to the irrigation canal, there's a walking trail, and then this is Morris Hill Cemetery. I love this patch because you got the barrier there, the divider for the bikes, and gives you just a little extra comfort from cars as you're cruising by the cemetery here. We're coming up on Emerald and Roosevelt. You can go this way or you can go this way, and again there's another crosswalk.
Wait.
And then as you can see there, it's a biking trail that can go all the way down to Americana. Up there is Latah, and then just past Latah is that decline down Americana if you want to just go straight to the park. But I like cruising through the Central Rim subdivision. There's a greenbelt connector right off of Garden, and I love cruising that little patch of the greenbelt. So I go a little bit out of my way, but just to get like more shade and cruise through a neighborhood. And you can see this neighborhood is actually pretty cool. I'll turn the camera around and show you. A couple new builds there, skinny homes. This is Gage in Manville, and you might recognize a friend of mine's house right here. But we are headed down Manville. And if we cruise down this street, it actually just takes a bend straight into Garden Street. One of my favorite streets in this subdivision, has a couple really cool mid-century houses right there. That's called the Edgemont. And coming up on the bend, and this is coming up on Garden Street right here. So Garden and Rim. And here's that Central Rim subdivision signage. But this is the start to the Greenbelt. You can connect to it over here off of Orchard or into that Central Rim sub, which we just came through. Here's a cool piece of art that Sector 17 did. And then this little section right here of the Greenbelt is one of my favorites. Coming up on the river here, but you can actually peel off to go this section of the Greenbelt, like this guy's doing, and that will take you to BSU. You're on the BSU side of the Greenbelt right here. Or you can cross the river, which is what I'm gonna do. All right, coming off the bridge. This is a firefighting station, kind of a practice location for them. And statue. Memorial for the firefighters. Pass with care. We're coming up on the Green Acres Food Truck Park. Pedestrians right, bikers left, another tunnel. And your path/bridge to Ann Morrison is right there. And just right across the way is Payette Brewery. With your access to that right here. Again, pass with care. This is Cottonwood Grill coming up on the left here. Nice little outdoor eating space. Another favorite tunnel. As you open up out of this set of tunnels, drops you actually like right into the library or by the cabin, which that's worth checking out. Kind of a really neat program that they do. But here is the library. My path to downtown, coming off of the Greenbelt. I am now on 8th Street, and this is 8th and River. These are the Afton condos. Another crosswalk here, which looks like this guy's gonna wait for me. This is Goldstein Bagels right here. And our office is coming up on the left. All in all, that probably took me uninterrupted without capturing video, probably 22 minutes or so. So there's my trip to downtown from my e-bike, and hope you enjoyed the journey. Ciao.